Hi, welcome to Transitions. I'll be your host, and my name's Laura Ballantyne. In this series, we speak with Ricky Williams, a former pro NFL football player, as he travels the globe looking for new methods in modern medicine. Let's take a look.
The device, in a simple term, is a frequency device. So what is scientifically proven a long time ago is that everything in our world has what's called a resonant frequency, a vibration, if you will. And so every organ in our body, every part of us, including pathogens, which would be viruses, parasites, and the like, they all have a frequency as well. So those are the things that are loaded into this device, those frequencies. All the range that would be of a normal, let's say a kidney or a liver or a heart, those are all in there, as well as blood, brain, all of those types of things. So what it does is it's sending frequencies through your body, and it's looking for those. There's 11,000 frequencies loaded into the software. And so it's looking for all of those 11,000 frequencies, and if you're above or below, hyper or hypo on a frequency, it's going to tell me that in the software. And therefore, it picks out the top stressors on your body. It's actually FDA approved for stress reduction. A 2010 study showed that 95% of all disease is stress related. So at the very least, we'll cover 95% of all sicknesses. The one thing everybody always says is how relaxed they feel and how much better overall they feel after a session. Not to mention if, whatever they came for, whether it was pain or some sort of illness, we get an improvement there as well. It's hard to hide. You can't really hide from it because it's scanning you, without any emotional or thought process that might be, oh, I've got this particular disease or this is what's wrong with me. It's actually looking for top stressors in the body, things that are out of balance, because life is about a balance. So if we have anything too much or too little, then that's going to be a problem, especially long term. So the device actually brings everything back into a balance as far as organs and things like that go. So it's going to read you for those 11,000 items and then give me that information back in the software. Then I have the ability, there's over 800 panels and subpanels within the software. And so I can go through and get really fine-tuned into what's going on and send that frequency to your body. Let's say it was a kidney problem and the frequencies were out of balance there. I can send the proper frequency to the kidney and those cells will line up. Sometimes that's all the body needs to get past that particular roadblock, and then it takes over. And then you may not need any more sessions for that. Sometimes it may take 1 to 4 sessions. The device is also built on a science called quantum physics. So it's not in the thermodynamic world that everything repeats exactly the same. Now there are some numbers, so to speak, in there that we look at, like adrenal function, brain function, energy resistance in the body, which has to do with meridians and things along that line, which is a Chinese thought. Hydration, your pH level, all of those types of things, oxygen levels, which don't correlate to the medical world that we're familiar with, but if you compare sessions, then you can see improvements. There's a good old country boy down in Beaumont, Texas. He came in and here's a country boy from out in the woods, wearing overalls, but his ankles are so big he can't tie his shoes. There is no bones to be seen. He can't zip up those overalls because he's so bloated, and he had a work accident that hurt his back, and so he was in this back pain constantly. Those are the 3 things that he came in that were very evident that he needed help with. I gave him 1 session and treated each of those areas in his body. About 4 to 5 days later, he came walking back in. He came in and started dancing in the doorway. You could see the bones in his ankles, they were normal. He had lost 3 inches out of his belly and he had 0 pain in his back. 1 session. See, you never really know, but that's like the miracle of the device. Other people may take 4 sessions to get something like that done. Depends on how their body responds, but this particular guy responded extremely fast. And it was very exciting because then he brought 10 of his friends to me, because it worked so well.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that program. Please join us again on Transitions on CMTV Crisis Management Television, where we're saving your business and your world.